Ghantoot Basti. Playing, of course, for Desert Palm, as in the whole of the Gold Cup series. We have for Desert Palm playing at number 1, Tariq Awadi at number 2. We have Matias Machado at number 3, Alejo Terenco from the Uruguay. And at number 4, we'll have Sebastian Laborde. And for Ghantoot Basti, playing at number 1 will be Ali Al-Nuaimi. Playing at number 2, Nasser Al-Shamsi. At 3, Francisco Benzedon. And at the back door for Ghantoot will be Juan Zavaleta. Umpires out on the field will be Nego Ferrari and Dorignac. In the middle of the line, out it comes. Skews off out of the side there. First onto this one is going to be Benzedon. Benzedon quickly turns this ball around here now. Being kept off out of the play by Zavaleta is Laborde. Benzedon on the ball here now. Goes over the top of that one there, leaving it for Laborde. Laborde is touched forward, being there by Zavaleta, gets the turn in, gets the hook in, manages to keep this ball, picks up the ball this time is Zavaleta. Zavaleta quickly picks this ball up, puts it straight down the boards here now, trying to get this up to Benzedon. Benzedon, he couldn't get to it. It is Machado, no, up towards his marker in the form of Laborde. Up goes on the run, Zavaleta goes out in front, now comes back around again to form the train here. It is Benzedon, leaves the ball now, taking Laborde with him. Leaving the ball for Zavaleta. Zavaleta goes on the loose here now with a pale blue helmet, tucks in there behind. Alejo Terenco goes again, dummies one way, comes back across, leaves a cute angle there towards goal, keeps dribbling this ball, dribbles it in towards the goal here now, showing some great stick work there as he come up in towards the goal here, trying to get through, tries to get the next shot in. Does it get through the goal or not? Let's see what happens. It looks like the flag's gone up. He manages somehow to get that round the front of the opponent. So back to the middle of the field to play here once more. Changing ends, the ball bowled in once again out the back of the line. Out it comes, coming off it with here now is Alejo. Alejo Terenco just shuts down on the play here, being chased there, marked there by Benzedon. He goes himself this time, gets hooked off out of the play, leaving out for Laborde. Laborde on the boards here with Juan Zavaleta. In behind Zavaleta he comes. Nasser Shamsi just having to yield on that play there, and it is now Laborde keeping on moving forward, hooked on out of it. Awadi comes off over the top of the play, leaving it now for Alejo Terenco. Terenco just taps it forward, realizes he's got players coming in on it, gets hooked off out of the play, but still manages to control this ball, keeps moving it forward. Zavaleta working hard on in there, coming in now onto the ball. He just gets cleared off out of the way there, off to the far side there by Francisco Benzedon. Benzedon just shuts the pony down, settles down, looks to see who's looking for a runner to get her in front of him. Maybe he's gone out there in front of him this time, comes in towards the middle of the field, goes over the top of that one there, but now the ball falls for Machado. Machado opens the backhand up, looking to set up Laborde, but it's backed in once more by Zavaleta. Zavaleta looking to set up Francisco Benzedon, but the first on to this is going to be Alejo backs that ball back into the melee, trying to get that one up to Machado. Machado comes up on the near side, steals that ball away there from Zavaleta, waits for Zavaleta, gets the ride off, tries to control the player, takes the ball on the near side here beautifully, and he takes that ball up in towards the goal scoring position here, takes it forward over the top of it on that occasion there. The ball this time left by, it's collected there by Shamsi. Shamsi keeps his ball moving forward out towards the balls, clearing away from his own goal mouth, being chased there by Laborde. In behind him comes Zavaleta to look after Laborde. Shamsi, Nasser keeps his ball moving forward, couldn't quite control that ball up on the boards. It's now Alejo sends the backhand in, looking to set that up to Laborde. Laborde and Benzedon come together. He takes this ball up on the near side here, takes it onto the stick side here, avoids the hook now. Has he got the legs? Can he get that little bit further in front of him? Leans a long way forward to try and flick this ball in towards the goal. In towards the goal it goes. And there it is. The flags are off. That's 1 goal apiece here. So 1 goal apiece here in the first chukker. With Desert Palm going towards the goal, but comes out of the ball here now. It is Juan Zavaleta trying to avoid the hook there, and Machado keeps on going forward, comes out to a bit of own space. This time he gets hooked off out of it, gets picked up now by Benzedon. Benzedon takes it underneath the net, being marked there by Laborde. Benzedon keeps his ball moving forward, shuts his pony down a little bit here, looks to see where his players are up in front, goes himself this time, tries to get up past the next marker, gets hooked off out of the play. Nasser Shamsi tries to get a bit of that one there, gets cleared off out of the way there across the field, trying to link up with Alejo, the big driving shot at the field this time. No, it's not Alejo, it is Machado. Machado shuts the pony down here, realised he got Benzedon there, couldn't get past him, didn't quite have the leg, so he shut it down, kept control of this ball, the bouncing ball, keeping control of it, going back down towards the back line there, sends the shot in towards goal. It's looking good, it's looking good, it's looking incredibly good indeed. It's a beautiful goal there by Matias Machado for Desert Palm, taking the score to 2 goals to 1. Down and then went on the run once more and put a beautiful neck shot in between the posts. So the score is 2 goals to Desert Palm 2, 1 to Ghantoot. So the ball back into play quickly out the back of the line. Out it comes. It gets stopped there. Laborde has it hooked off out of it there by Zavaleta, but we have a whistle on the play. Zavaleta looking a little bit confused there. So players called. Laborde comes up to the ball, keeping Tarek Abouari and Mujado close to him. Goes up to his marker here, tucks in behind Zavaleta. Zavaleta just having to yield off the play here, just moves on forward, leaving it for Aleko. Aleko this time goes himself in towards the middle of the field, gets ridden off out of the play there by Zavaleta. The ball is left now this time for Laborde. Laborde takes the ball out from underneath the nose of Zavaleta. The ball gets sent up the play now, trying to get that one out. Matthias picks up this ball here, out there in front of Nassau Shamsi and puts another one through there for Desert Palm, taking the score now 3 goals to 1. Desert Palm over Ghantoot El Basti. So back to the middle of the field once more. There it is, bowled in again. Out it comes. This time Zavaleta on the little grey pony. He opens it up here now. Gets a couple of lengths out there in front of Aleko Tarenko. Sends that ball in towards goal. It's looking like a good stick and ball session here for him here. And he taps it all the way home. Taps it. And there it is. Another one on the board. Tie. Not quite tied up. 2 goals to Ghantoot. 3 to Desert Palm. And the Emirates Heritage Club. And of course, coming to you live and being filmed by polocamproductions.com. Chaka. Oh, we'll get this underway again with a throw-in after that solo goal by Juan Zavaleta. So there it is, ball back into play in the middle line. Out it is Laborde. They're working hard on it there. In behind is Zavaleta. Zavaleta picks his ball up here now. Zavaleta in the pale blue helmet and the white peak goes up forward with the ball here now. This time he gets hooked out of it there by Laborde, but he managed to keep control of this ball. Nassau Shamsi comes to get this ball on the near side here. Big bump and a right off there between Zavaleta and Laborde. Laborde gets the better of that one there. Sends the backhand, trying to set up Aleko Tarenko, I think it is there. Aleko Tarenko comes out here now, being closely shadowed, marked by Bensadon. Tarenko onto the ball here now, over the top of that one there. Mercedes Jado turns onto it, but the first onto this one is going to be Juan Zavaleta. Zavaleta just turning the play here in behind Bensadon, up on the boards here now. Taps it forward, leaves the ball now for Francisco Bensadon. Bensadon takes it in towards the middle of the field, just closing down the angle a little bit in towards goal. Looks up to see where his teammates are, keeps tapping this ball forward, moves it forward all the time, gaining territory, takes it up a little bit further again, up just behind his marker there, taps it forward again. In behind him this time comes Zavaleta, keeps on going himself this time he does, and he keeps tapping this ball in towards goal. Can he thread it between the two players? No, it just ricochets off a pony, has to go wide for that one and get the angle neck shot in. Can he get the neck shot in? And it's a great neck shot, but unfortunately it just goes wide to the right. Unfortunately, the ball just ricocheting off a pony there as he's trying to weave his way through, and it pushing him deeper down towards the back line and a little bit wide, giving him a very acute angle on the next shot. And the ball placed down on the back line for Desert Palm to bring back into play. Santiago Laborde brings the ball in here now this time. Comes wide with it out towards the side here. Picks it up, takes it further down the field here is Aleko Tarenko on the ball. No, sorry, it's Matthias Machado on the ball here. He drives a good long shot up the field here, being chased there by Bensadon. Just shuts down the play a little bit. Realised that Bensadon's just got the better of him there on that. On the ball there, comes up onto the play. Bensadon turns the ball across the face in front of Matthias Machado. Sends it across into a bit of open space. Confidently just keeps moving this ball forward. Coming up to him on this play here now is Laborde. Comes inside Laborde and plays a big driving shot up, trying to get out to Al Noemi just called off the play here, leaving it now for Bensadon once more. Shuts his pony down a little bit on the near side, spoiling the players. Laborde coming onto it now once more is going to be Matthias Machado. Comes in with the backhand, sending out towards the ball. Just ricochets off the pony, unsighted there, and it just comes in once more for Bensadon. As Matthias Machado comes onto the ball, we have a whistle on the play. A little bit of confusion. Juan Zavaleta just tees this ball up. Some ponies from the Ghantoot organisation. Zavaleta strikes it, it's as high as it goes, and there it is, the flag is as well, so the scores are all tied up at 3 goals apiece. 3 goals apiece here in the second chukker with just under 5. So, Ball bowled back into play at the front of the line. It is Noemi looking through the sunny there. So's Laborde. Zavaleta working on it again still. Zavaleta tries to come out with the ball here. Zavaleta comes out behind the two players on this one here, working hard. Laborde a little bit despondent about how he managed to get it, and he turns across the play in front of Alejo Taranco, and we have a whistle on the play. Players called. Santiago just looks up to see where his markers are. Tarek being brought in. He unloads that one there, trying to get that one up, but it's only as far as Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser Al-Shamsi, strong as ever, sends a beautiful cut open shot out towards the side for Francisco Bensadon to come on. Bensadon taps the ball forward, keeps going forward here now, tries to get up past Laborde, sends the ball up past Laborde on that one there, comes in on the near side, gets called off it. Big in comes the backhand by Alejo Taranco to spoil the play of Ghantoot, but first back on to recover the ball now is going to be Zavaleta. Looks over shoulder, makes sure it's clear to actually turn the ball, turns round onto the face of the ball here this time. Nasser Al-Shamsi comes in, trying to keep Alejo out of the way. Once more, it is Zavaleta leaving it now for Bensadon. Bensadon taps it forward again. Bensadon keeps it forward, looks to see where his players are, takes this ball out into a bit of open space here now, goes himself on the run here now in towards the goal here now, and it is Bensadon keeping on running. Oh, he's over the top of that one there. Who's going to be first round of this one? Laborde collects the ball, regathers the ball here this time, gets spoilt there by Zavaleta, looking for the play here now, and onto the play once more at the far side there. It gets unloaded, trying to unleash Matias Machado on the run here up the field here, just short of the halfway line. Takes a good driving shot at the field. Gets under that one, gets closed down there by Noemi. Noemi gets to him, and also just in behind him there is Nasser Shamsi. Picks it up. Is going to be Desert Palm on the loose once more. He sends the shot in towards goal. Let's see where it is on that one, and in comes the backhand out into open space, picked up now by Zavaleta. Zavaleta on the ball. In comes the hook by Abouadi. Avoids the hook there to Zavaleta. Pushes it just wide of him. Zavaleta on the ball here once more, looking for a player to get out there in front of him. In comes Laborde. Laborde comes in with a backhand, and we have a whistle on the play. Zavaleta looked like he was trying to move this ball forward. Up onto this ball once more to take this penalty for. Zavaleta strikes again. It looks like it's over the top. It looks like it's just gone wide to the left. Nasser Shamsi just trying to stop that, but it just beats him out over the back line. So the score remains 3 goals apiece here in the second chukker, with 2.5 minutes of this chukker left to play, as Laborde brings the ball back into play once more. Santiago takes it across the face of his own goalmouth. Being kept out of the play there is Zavaleta. Laborde on the ball once more. Drives that one up out towards the middle of the field here now. Owen over the top of that. Owen manages to regather that one there. Spectacularly does. Machado on the ball here. Picks it up on the near side now on the stick side here. Tries to control this ball. He's not Nasser Al-Shamsi in front of him. Keeps moving this ball forward. Pushes a little bit wider goal. Goes with another big neck shot in towards goal. It's gone in towards the goal and just brushes past the post and just goes wide. Matias Machado on fire out here this afternoon. So the ball placed down on the back line for Francisco Bensadon to bring it back into play once more. Keeps it short, just up there behind his marker. Coming in behind him to give him, forming the train, is Zavaleta. Zavaleta takes it out into some open space here this time. Asks for the big shot. Taps this ball forward though. Keeps it close, keeps it tight. This time he goes with the open shot out towards the side here. Bensadon quickly onto this ball here. Shuts the play down, being marked there by Laborde. Bensadon opens it up again. One touch polo, beautiful polo there indeed, but then it is now only as far as Alejo Taranco comes on. The near bit of a backhand spoiling play. Beautiful, clever little play there by Noemi as it gets picked up by Zavaleta. Zavaleta comes onto the play here now. Zavaleta creates a goal shot, sends loses side of the ball now. The backhand by Abouadi gets picked up now, and it's now left for Bensadon. They're all over the top of that one there, and eventually we have a whistle on the play. Players called. Ghantoot retire back 30 yards. Tapped open there by Laborde. Laborde keeps it short. Juan Zavaleta being kept off out of the play, giving Laborde the opportunity to go on the run here now. Laborde go on the run. You see they're all marked up well in pairs there. Laborde keeps his ball moving forward. Zavaleta comes in with the spoiling play, but in behind him comes, he gets spoiled off out of the play, and we have another whistle on the play as Zavaleta tried to come in to play the near side defending shot. He's definitely just infringed the in favour of Desert Palm. But this one can be defended when it is struck. As Laborde just circles around on the ball here now. He drives, he shoots. There it is. It goes in towards the goal. Can they stop that one? It doesn't look like it's possible, and the flags are aloft to say there's another goal on the board there for Desert Palm. Taking the score now, 4 goals to 3. Mercedes Abu Dhabi Change to order here, just looking for a bit of a gap to throw this ball into to get the second half of this match underway. Desert Palm already having 1-1 match, and it is now time for Ghantoot to see if they can get a win out. And coming out of the line out now here quickly, here's Machado on the move here this time. Up, got a couple of lengths there on the Ghantoot player. Plays a striking shot in towards goal, didn't quite get the length on it, but it's certainly got the accuracy on it. But first on back to this one once more is going to be Noemi sends it one back into play, setting up Zavaleta. Zavaleta comes onto the ball, pushes this one a little bit wide, pushes out towards the boards here, trying to get up past his marker. In comes Benzon on the ball in behind him now, giving Zavaleta the opportunity to keep moving this ball forward. Flicks one way, comes inside, turns, checks up behind the marker. In comes Machado, left that ball behind. Dorenko couldn't quite get control of this ball. He's pushed off out of the play by Zavaleta, leaving the ball now for Benzon. Francisco Benzon taps it forward up the play here now. He's got Laborde out there in front of him. He hears the call from Zavaleta. Ricochets off the pony here, coming onto this one first. The near side play cleared away there beautifully. Out of the way there by Alejo Dorenko. Picked up once more by Benzon. Benzon picks this ball up, takes it forward in towards the goal, keeps tapping this forward. He's got the marker out there just in front of him, trying to get a goal scoring opportunity. They all come in a bit of a cluster and a bit of a melee, and he shields, working this ball, working it, tap all the way through. There it is, another one on the board for Ghantoot. Basti taking the score now, 4 goals apiece. So quickly changing ends. A whistle on the play. Negrafari looking for a gap. There it is. The ball's back into play once more. In comes the backhand of Benzon. Benzon's backhand sent out wide. Trying to get onto the ball here is Zavaleta. Zavaleta in front of him, Laborde. Zavaleta tapping this ball forward. In comes the hook. Zavaleta goes on the move here once more. Zavaleta bursts through the pack of players here. Keeps this ball moving forward. Shuts the pony down once more. Realises he's got 2 black helmet players out there in front of him. Leaves it now for Benzon goes with a big neck shot in towards goal. Gets picked up now by Zavaleta again. Zavaleta trying to get his way through all those black shirts there and keep this ball moving forward. But he does. We have a whistle on the play. Taps it once. Taps it twice. The flags aloft. And there it is. 5 goals to 4. Ghantoot Basti. Back into play once more. Ball bowled in the melee. It is working hard on it there, trying to go out the ball. Zavaleta flicks that ball. Zavaleta keeps the ball forward. No, it's Benzon. Benzon on the ball here now. This time he leaves it for Zavaleta. Zavaleta regains this ball. Benzon comes back in behind him. Moves up further forward, tries to get up past his marker. He gets up past his marker on this one here, feeling very confident on this phone. He keep this ball travelling forward, goes with the next shot in towards goal. He sends another one in towards the goal and peppers it, he does, and puts another one on the board there for Ghantoot. Basti taking the score now, 6 goals to 4. So that's 3 unanswered goals here in this chukker for Ghantoot, and the ball back into play once more. In the middle of the line, there it is. Bit of a melee, trying to get this ball out of there. And it's coming out with it for Desert Palm, and we have a whistle on the... Laborde is circling round onto the ball here this time. Dummies the big shot, just keeps it short, keeps the ball close, looking to pull a player in, comes up in behind. Nasser Al-Shamsi. Taps it, ball further forward. This time he unloads it, sets up the players. Up he goes, up into the play here now, trying to get that ball way up into the air there. The ball just falls kindly for Benzon. Benzon, Matthias unable to make a play on that one there. Benzon takes it out towards the far side, out towards the clubhouse, being chased there by Laborde. Laborde on his hip, and he takes the ball on the near side. On the near side one more time, manages to avoid the hook, takes it on the stick side now, sends it out wide towards the boards, manages to keep control of this ball, sends it, shuts the ball, pony down on the boards there, just closes it down. Right, he's got a marker, turns in towards the goal here, looks to run up past his marker, gets up past his marker on this one here, and he's running hard in towards the goal here. Is Benzon, can he flick it back in towards the goal? But it looks like he's been hooked off out of the play, and he's just left there now for Matthias just to clean the play up and take it out wide, and we have a whistle on the play. Just here, umpire Dorniak just holds the ball aloft. Looks to bowl the ball in, bowls this ball in, out it comes, out of the back of the line, out it comes for Zavaleta. Zavaleta comes on the line of the ball, but he's got a melee of shirts in front of him that he can't get through this traffic here. Tries to play the driving shot, gets hooked off out of it there by Laborde. Working on it there is Machado, and also Tarek, but in comes Benzon. Benzon carries the ball through and takes it for another goal there for Ghantoot, taking their score, 7 goals to 4. Umpire Ferrari just waiting for Zavaleta and Laborde to come back to the middle of the field to play. 1 minute 40 on the clock, 7 goals Ghantoot, 4 goals, and it's out it comes here this time. Machado just takes his ball out, gets hooked off out of it there by Natural jam to get behind the Wamey rather. The backhand comes in, spoiling the play there. Quickly onto this one is going to be Benson Donald jumping onto that opportunity really quickly there. Francisco Benson Donald looks over his shoulder, takes a half swing, tries to control his ball. Couldn't quite control that ball. Sent out wide there by Lekotharenko. Coming onto the play here this time. It's going to be Natural Jam. He takes the driving shot in towards goal, but it just goes wide. So just over a minute left of this third chukker. The ball's placed down on the back line for Desert Palm. Desert Palm. Laborde brings the ball in, tapping it short, keeping it close, working it further up the field, just slowly keeping it moving forward, waiting for Benson to come to him, seeing if he can then unload it, pulling the player in. Keeps tapping it forward, keeping on coming forward. This time he unloads the ball, sends that one up towards the middle field, ricochets off the back of the pony. National Champsy just called off the play, and up comes Zavaleta on the ball, and we have a whistle on the play as Laborde rides up the line. Laborde keeps it short once more. Keeps it short, keeps moving this ball up, being closely shadowed. There goes the first hooter. 30 seconds left of this chucker left to go. Keeps it going. This time he unloads it. And a beautiful lofted drive, but it's to the left-hand side of the post. Can they get back to it before it goes out of the back line? The first onto this one is going to be Benson. Benson plays the tail backhand, looking to set up Zavaleta. Zavaleta tries to come on the line. Can't make a play on the ball there. Couldn't come onto the line, but they backed in once more, leaving now for Laborde in front of goal. Laborde just taps this one a little bit further forward. Realises he's got Benson in front of him through the melee of players. Can he manage to finish this one off? Let's see what the flag does, and it looks like as the umpires retire back behind the goal to this. So the two teams lining up, ball into play once more. Out the front of the line, out it comes. We have Naomi and also gets hooked off out of the play there by Tarek Abawadi, but we have a whistle round. Keeps it short, goes open with the ball this time. Has Zavaleta out there looking after Laborde. Kims it back in towards the middle of the field here. Keeping the players, black players off out of the way. Well marking there, giving Benson the luxury to bring the ball further up the field. Now it looks like he's wanting to make a break. See if he can make a move on it, but it goes up past Laborde comes around. Laborde comes in with a split slashing neck backhand there. Sends that one back towards the middle of the field. But the first back onto this is going to be Zavaleta. Zavaleta picks the ball up here this time. Turns the play. Being marked closely there. Tucks back inside. Goes himself this time. On the run here now. It is Zavaleta. Goes with a big open shot there. Sends that one up to Noemi. Noemi trying to settle down the ball. Called off the play here now. This time by Zavaleta. Zavaleta sends the ball in towards the goal and puts another one on the board there for Ghantoot Basti. Taking the score now. 8-5. So the two teams back to the middle of the field of play. Ghantoot back with a 3-goal buffer. The ball back into play once more. The front of the line out, working for it there. The ball comes out now for Nat, and Nat gets hooked off out of it. The backhand comes in, sends that one out, trying to set Aleko, but the first on is Benson. Goes with a big bumper to ride off. Returns the ball now. Aleko moves the ball forward with Laborde there in cahoots as well. So opens it up, looking to set up Laborde. Laborde up into the open field here, into the middle of the field, sends that one up once more, sends that ball up there, out there in front, looking for Majado, takes a half shot into there, coming in with the hook, pokes the ball on the near side. Can he finish this one off? Can he put it all the way? Yes, he does. Another beautiful goal there for Desert Palm, taking the score now, 8-6. So these goals being scored quickly out here in this match. The ball back into play once more. It is Abawadi looking for it at the front of the line out. Abawadi comes out of the line out here. Abawadi goes, the shot goes over the top of that one there, leaving it now for Laborde. Laborde comes in on the ball here. Laborde keeps it moving forward. Laborde being marked there. Got Benson in front of him. There's Nash out there behind him. Gets flicked off out of the play there. Left now for Aleko Taranko. Taps the ball forward. In behind Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser just yielding. Taps back the other way. Comes inside him. Goes on the move here in towards goal. It is Desert Palm on the move once more. Desert Palm in there in towards it. Can he get that next shot in? Can he clear the balls? Can he get it through the goal there? And it looks like it's just ricocheted off a pony and just gone wide. So once more the ball's placed down on the back line. 2 goals the difference. Benson brings it back in across the face of his own goal. Benston goes up past Laborde, sends that ball out towards the side there, keeps control of it. Laborde goes with him on this one here, takes this ball, leaves that ball behind on that there. The backhand comes in by Tarek Abori, first back onto this one. Looks like it's going to be Laborde. Laborde controls this ball, being marked there by Zavaleta, keeps this ball moving a little bit further forward up the field here, closer and closer towards this goal. In comes another hooking play. The backhand comes in, sends the ball up in high up into the air. First onto is going to be Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser Al-Shamsi sends the backhand. Sorry, Nawemi sends the backhand, and we have a whistle on the play. And rightly so, with a large amount of discussion we've had, we have a throw in from the inside out on Negro Ferrari. Ferrari bowls that ball in it comes. Coming out with it now. Ball skews off out the side here now. Nasser Shamsi goes off on the ball, up with the ball here now, out towards the sideline. Asks for a little bit more from the pony here. Gets hard ridden off out of the play there. Picks this ball up now is Alejo Taranco on the boards, but we have another whistle on the play. And the ball's actually popped out over the board, so umpire Dorignac just bowls that ball in, skews off the front line out here, comes out with a once more, Ghantoot on the move, and we have a whistle on the play. I believe that it was the other way, but the umpires disagree, so we have a throw in once more. The ball bowled into play, in it comes, out of the back of the line, out it comes. This time Zavaleta comes out with the ball here now, and we have another whistle on the play. Just every single time they try to move forward, they just get thwarted in their attempts. Tactics they're going to play on this one here, so Alejo brings the ball into play this time. Marking well, taps the ball forward, keeps it moving forward, keeping it moving forward all the way closer and closer to the goal, brings it back inside the players, shutting down the angle, comes in between players once more, keeps this ball moving forward, got Zavaleta out there in front of him. So keeping this ball moving forward, tries to make a play on the ball, couldn't make a play on the ball there, and the backhand comes in by Ghantoot, opening it up, trying to get Noemi up on the loose here now, and the backhand comes in by Rosado, sends it back into the melee of players once more. Coming onto it is, and we have a whistle on the play, a little bit untidy out there. Zavaleta, but as he does, we have a 2-on-1 situation, and another whistle on the play, so the ball will be placed down. Finally to clear it away from that ankle. Trying to mark Zavaleta as Laborde brought the ball into play, and we had a 2-on-1 situation, so Benston brings the ball back into play once more from the halfway line, taps it forward. Zavaleta being kept off out of the play there by Laborde, keeping Laborde off out of it is Zavaleta. Benston keeps moving this ball up further forward, goes himself a little bit here this time, keeps on moving forward up towards the goal mouth here, and it is Benston, goes with the next shot in towards the goal, sends the ball in towards the goal, and it's looking incredibly good from here, and where is it? There it is, the flag tells the story, and we have 9 goals on the board now for Ghantoot Basti over Desert Palm 2-6. So back to the middle of the field play, back to the middle there, ball bowled in by Negro Ferrari out the back of the line. This time it comes out once more, going up the field here is Tarek trying to get up onto this play, cooked off out of the play. Tarek couldn't quite make a play on it, in comes the backhand and Noemi, and we have a whistle on the play. And Ghantoot have to retire back behind the line. Laborde just circles round onto this one at the walk. Takes the full swing, he drives that one in, the flag tells it, there it is. We have another goal on the board for Desert Palm, taking the score, 7 goals Desert Palm. Ghantoot Mercedes-Benz Abu Dhabi, and supported by the Abu Dhabi PoloCamProductions.com.